This video is for Bronze Model 4. Again, let's look at how this model was started. So I'm going to pull my end apart up my model tree and I'll see the stages. So we've started life simply drawing our box shape. If I look at the initial sketch, you'll see that I started with the square and then created from our square to create our cuboid. Our next step was to cut the circle away at one end. We then added the circle at the opposite end and then finally cut away the semicircle from the middle of the object. So let's begin. Starting a new part, selecting metric and a standard part and create. We're going to start our 2D sketch, and here we were selecting our rectangle command and dimensioning our sizes, and this information is coming from the end elevation on your drawing sheet, and both sizes are 50. I'm now ready to extrude this shape, and to create our cuboid we were extruding this through a distance of 100 millimeters. You will see that size detailed on your plan view. So that's the basic shape to begin with. I'm now going to remove a section at this end and then I'll add in a section at the other. So starting a sketch, selecting the surface, and I'm going to add in a circle. Again, not worrying about the size at this stage. This circle has to be in the centre, so when I dimension it, if I know the size between the edges is 50, and is the same from bottom to top, I know the distance between the centre and this outside edge here must be 25. Again, the distance between the centre and the bottom edge again must be 25. And the size of the circle, again just selecting the edge of the circle, dragging the dimension out, is 40. I can now finish the sketch and we will extrude our circle. This time we're going to remove material, but you'll notice on the elevation we're only removing the distance of 10 millimeters. So we're cutting in 10 and then we can OK. So that's one end done. Let's now look at the opposite end. Again, I'm going to create a sketch on our surface. I'm going to create a circle, and notice this circle has appeared. Okay, the computer has actually detected that there is something at the other side, so we can look to try and pull the same centre. Now we know we want to get it exact, so we will dimension this ourselves just to give us a little bit of practice. Again, our size here is 40. The distance between my centre and the bottom edge is 25. Between the centre and my outside edge is also 25. I can now finish the sketch. I'm going to extrude. That's the surface that we want, and the size is 10. So we simply OK. So that gives us one end and our other end done. Again, you should be growing in confidence, being able to move between the views, and then we can bring our model back to a more sensible position using the little orbit cube at the top. Our next step is to cut this circle away. So again, starting with a sketch on our edge, and I'm going to create a circle. Now I want this circle to be in the middle, and if you notice as I'm moving, you'll see the little dot there is yellow. However, it gets to a certain point, it goes green. That's basically telling me I'm in the middle. And again, the size for this particular circle is going to be 50 millimeters, and that's it simply drawn in. We can now finish the sketch. We're going to extrude. Again, remember, we're going to cut the material away. We can either put in our size, if we remember the size here is 50, or we can simply say cut through all of the material, and then we can OK. And that gives us our completed bronze model 4. Again, please save this into your folder. Simply call it Bronze Model 4 and look to progress to another more challenging model. Thank you.